time for another fiddlehead fiddle lesson. Now I'm gonna do the tune Drowsy Maggie. Drowsy Maggie. Hey kitty, what's up buddy? Wanna say hi? Wanna say hi? Oh hey buddy, good boy. Okay, I'm gonna do Drowsy Maggie. Hopefully my cat won't bug me too much. I'm gonna play the whole thing for you at a mid-tempo, and then we'll learn it step by step, note by note, phrase by phrase. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a really good tune. So here we go. Alright, maybe a little faster than mid-tempo. Hopefully that didn't intimidate you. We're going to learn it real slow, so don't worry. We're going to start with, well, a good thing to warm up with, like I always say, is the scale for the tune. Now the main key of this is D major. You could do a D major scale first. Then we could do its Dorian, E Dorian. So that would be the same notes, but starting on first finger instead. If you want to learn more about how to make Dorian scales and the connection between that and their parent scales, I've just made a video for that as well. Be a link to that in the comments field below, along with fingerings for this tune are all in the comments field below as well. So you've done the D Dorian scale, maybe pause and really play that. Lots of variations. Oh, another useful video I'll put a link to is string changing with fingering. We've done a ton in this song. All right, so now let's just start the tune. First on D string. Okay, then we're gonna go to A1, back to D1. So we have this tune starts with a long, short, short. Okay, then we're going to do 3 on A to 1 on D, and then A1 to D1. Now just listen to the whole first bar, which means the first 4 beats. Here's that again. Very key piece. I'm going to show you a close left-hand view. First finger is planted across the D and the A strings. You don't have to do that, but as the tune speeds up, it'll be nice if you can just have it planted there. We're now going to just cycle on that 1 quarter. We're going to loop it. So that's a very key part. Alright, you may want to do that even more on your own. If you get that down, a lot of it kind of unlocks the A part especially. Alright, so that's the first quarter. It's also pretty much the third quarter. Third quarter is slightly different. Second quarter, I'm going to play the whole thing. So let's do that. starts first. It starts the same with, and then we're going to do this. Open A, then on D string, 2, 1, open. The whole second bar. Or I could say second quarter of the A part is this. Let's loop it twice in a row. Good. Third quarter, I'm going to play the whole thing. So it's like the first quarter, but it ends on open A instead of D1. Here it is. Here's the third quarter again. Do that twice in a row. Looping is a very powerful practice technique. I still do it all the time. Okay, fourth quarter. Alright, so I'll say now that that's the fourth quarter. There's 2 fourth quarters. There's 2 different endings to the A part. I hope that's not confusing. So we're going to do this one and play the whole A part. And then once you kind of get the big picture, I think I'll show you the second ending to the A part. So let's do this again. Let's break it down. It starts 1, open 1, 2 on A. Okay. And then we're going to go A3, A1, A, D2. So the whole fourth quarter, first ending. Here's that again. Let's now do the entire A part. 3 and 4 and. Cycle around like that. And so then the second time through the A part, instead of doing, we're going to kind of remain on the A string and we're going to go. So we're going to go. Okay. And then we're going to pick up to the B part. That 1, 2 is the pickup to the B part. Here's the whole second quarter again. All right. I'm now going to just do the entire A part with the repeat. So I'm going to go to the first ending and then the second ending just to make it crystal clear. And then we'll pause and learn the B part. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. And then we go into the B part. So I'm just gonna play the B part. I'm gonna play we'll just start it. I'm gonna play the whole first quarter of the B part. Okay, so let's break that down. Starting A3, and then we're gonna do E1 back to A3. Okay. Followed by on A string 2, 3, open E, and back to A2. So the first part of the first quarter good, once more. Okay, moving on. The next bit that follows that starts A3 to open E. I'm going to keep walking up the scale. Again. And starting from there, from that E3, we go 3, 1, low to E. That's a melodic pattern, melodic scale pattern I call skip a step or thirds or 1, 3. So this whole next phrase, here it is again. Before that we had this. Then I'll now put them together. Here's that a little bit more slowly. 3 and 4 and 1 and. So that's the entire first quarter of the B part to Drowsy Maggie. It's also the third quarter. So wouldn't it be a good idea to pause right now and practice that until you can just sing it till it's just second nature. You're playing it, you're not thinking about it. Do that right now. I think you should, okay? But maybe you're really good and this is really boring and you just want me to move on. So I'm going to do just that right now. So now I'm returning, we're doing the second quarter. You've unpaused the video and you're just awesome at the first quarter. So you're just ready to go. So here's the whole second quarter of the B part. So it starts just like the first quarter. So aren't you glad you paused and practiced that so much? Because now this is a breeze for you. We can just move on. To finish the second quarter, we do this. So we're gonna go 1, open, 1, 2 on A. And then 3, 1, open, 2 on A. So this whole phrase. A little faster. Now listen to the whole second quarter. Once more. Third quarter, same as the first. Okay, fourth quarter is different. Fourth quarter, we're going to use this sort of the same pattern that we ended that third quarter with, but we're just going to kind of continue with it a little bit more. So here's the whole fourth quarter. Okay, so it's pretty much, we have the first part of that is this. Let me talk through that. It's 3-1, low 2, open E. Then we add E1, A3, E open, A3. Let's do all that. Okay, now the fourth quarter is, and then it'll be different depending on if we go to the A or the B. So if we just finished the B part for the first time, we're going to end on second finger. And it's logical because it's leading right back up to that third finger, which begins the B part. You see that? So I'm going to do this last bit phrase again, the first ending. But if we're on the second time through the B and we get to we're going to do the second ending, and that's going to end with D2, and then that's logical because it leads to D1. Does that make sense? You don't have to do the pickups, but they give a certain amount of flow to the tune and certain logic, I think. So I'm now going to do the entire B part. I'm going to start with the pickup, which we kind of added to the end of the A part. The pickup is 1, 2. I'm going to do the entire B part twice, all the way through, and then just go into a little bit of the A part so you see how it connects together. And count in 3, and then our pickup 1, 2. Our pickup comes in on 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and. All right, thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.